Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. How are you? You guys, I was just like, if I don't just sit my behind down and record this video, trying to get plan things properly and yada yada, and we have so much things going on right now. We're trying to get the house situated, because time is ticking, but I was like, I have to sit down and just record this for you guys. And also, I realized I've never reintroduced myself, especially for those who don't know and who haven't had the time to go back and look at the older videos. So for all you new subscribers, welcome. My name is Goretty. My husband's name is Michael Gordon. I'm Haitian, he's Jamaican, hence the Jamaitians. Yeah, so this channel is about our family. We have 4 kids now. Our 4th was born here in Tanzania, and this is basically about our life here and how we're settling down, and hopefully inspiring other families to know that they too can make it out here. Ain't nobody out here special in that sense. Don't feel like you can't make it out here and get your things together, guys. There's like a fly in here that's not allowing me to be great. So anyway, but yeah, definitely I hope this channel inspires you guys, and that you're able to share these videos with others as well who have just feel like they want to try coming out here, or and just starting a new life for themselves, for whatever the reason may be. These days we have tons of reasons, but yeah, so welcome to the channel, like I said. So yes, you guys, 2 years, okay? We've been on the continent for 2 years. We've been in Tanzania for 2 years, and in Arusha, and I can quite honestly say there's been some pros and there's been some cons, and I think that's what makes life great, actually. But okay, so to begin with, I feel like there's not much difference as far as being here 2 years and when you first get here. I still have the awe feeling, I'm still in awe of it all, you know what I mean? And every step that we take, honestly, I feel like not only are we being led, but homegirl is manifesting her life, okay? But I digress. I just introduced myself so you guys know I got kids, so if y'all hear things, my apologies. Y'all. Anyway, so yeah, as far as pros, you guys, and cons, I feel like one of the biggest pros is you're able to redo your life. You know what I mean? If you're sitting there and you're really thinking about, you want to come out and at least visit the continent, and it's you're not even happy where you are, and you feel like this might be the move for you, don't allow anything or anyone to stop you from achieving for yourself what you want to accomplish. Starting over is still a continuation of your life. You guys are not planted like trees. I mean, as much as we are connected to trees, we are not planted like them anymore. So we need to be able to move and relocate and feel confident and happy about that, knowing that if we don't fit in there, we'll find someplace else. Start your life. Don't make you I didn't mean to ramble. Anyhow, redoing your life and starting over, starting a different type of lifestyle if you want, I think that's a great pro. New cultures, a new culture, language, that's all pros. Of course, I feel like every pro has the exact con, because learning a new language is great, but not knowing the language to begin with when you're somewhere new, that is a con for you. So being able to get out there and just to either find the proper aid in those areas where there are cons will help, you know, with the transition. What else, you guys? You know what? I feel like having been here and having the opportunity to, because honestly, you guys, like, okay, so my son, not my youngest, but the one before him, Richard is, how old is that boy? Richard is going on 8, so he's 7. So ever since Richard, I've been a stay-at-home mom, and I've always had the opportunity to do whatever it is I want to do. But I don't know if it's something about being on the continent or being just surrounded by less noise, less stuff, you know? You're able, your creativity just comes out and exudes out more. Like, for instance, okay, in the States, like, let's say we're going to a birthday party, whatever, like, you know, my friends, yada yada, like, I'm that girl, like, I'll be bringing the baked goods, okay? But here in Tanzania, it's like I could throw it down, you know, but it was more like I was enhancing a boxed item, where here I'm doing everything by scratch, you know. So like my creativity is like enhancing, you know. Like, y'all, one day I'm gonna do a video of all the different little hobbies that I've like am into. Oh my god, this fly, you know. It's a definite pro to being out here is enhancing your creativity and exploring, you know, the different things about yourself. Another pro, I think, is the people. But but that's also a con, and let me tell you why. Okay, and I want to take some time with this one because I've heard so many different like stories. When it comes to people and friendships, you know, yes, you have to be aware of possibly someone being your friend for financial reasons and whatnot. Especially if you're coming out showboat and like you got it like that, you know. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you can just be minding your business and somebody's gonna target you because, you know, you look like an American, so yeah, okay, let's be friends, you know. And not to say you won't find genuine friendships out here, because you will, and you can, obviously, because you know, things like that I feel like happens anywhere. Like, I mean, I've had friends, you know, who are friends, you know, just because I had something or they wanted something, you know, and I wasn't living on the continent. So we can't just put that on, you know, the continent. That's just somebody's mindset, you know. But also, you guys, not only do I hear about the problems in Tanzania with the friendships and with the locals, but there's a lot of shadiness going on within the diaspora itself, you know. Like, it's ridiculous. So I mean, all I can say is be careful of, not everybody's coming out here, no one, first of all, is coming out here perfect. No one, none of us. But no one is coming out here baggage free. Okay, if you tell me you baggage free, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's your baggage right there. But no one is coming out here baggage free. We all got stuff, you guys, but I feel like some of us either were able to hide it better in the beginning until, you know, we settled in, and then boom, your luggage just flung out open, you know what I mean? And it comes in waves, and it's shown amongst locals, it's shown amongst diasporans. It's just, you know, dirty laundry is being thrown everywhere. And, you know, I've seen videos of things that other brothers and sisters are going through. I've seen, you know. So I'm just gonna say it's, you know, the same kind of scrutiny you would have given anybody when you were back in the States. The same kind of scrutiny you gotta do when you up here. Like, you just, you know, be wise in the friendships that you choose, local or diasporans, point blank. Okay, but there are some awesome, genuine people that come out here, and that their friendships, you know, are a great match for you as well. So, you know, I feel like if your heart is in the right place, you'll attract the right people, you know. And sometimes too, you know, like whether your heart is in the right place or not, you still attract people that aren't for you. But, you know, those are just the lessons we need to learn. What else? As a pro, I felt like being out here, being able to switch homes easily is definitely pro. You know, renting homes out here is not expensive compared to the States, as we already know. Of course, they have the increments of 3 months, 6 months, and whatnot. But yeah, but I feel like, you know, if you do your little 3 or 6 months and you feel like that home is not for you, being able to just, okay, bounce and find the next one, I feel like, you know, it's not that difficult. And yeah, as long as you have the, you know, the coin and call, I feel like you're good. You got the coins, you're good for that. But I feel like that's also a con, because sometimes I feel like there's too much reason for having to jump ship to another home. Y'all know, y'all seen the videos. If you haven't, go check out those videos. I talked about it, you know, the different homes that we've come across that aren't, you know, they need to be kept up a lot better. Yeah. What else? You guys, business opportunities, okay? There are business opportunities here if your eyes are open, okay? And a lot of times your eyes don't even have to be open, you know. Sometimes I feel like you need to, whatever you come out here and you feel like it's lacking, and you feel like, you know, it's something that everyone can benefit from, there's your business opportunity. You know, it's really that simple. And I feel like there's so much growth to be done here. And personally, mentally, and in businesses as well. Like, you know, there's definitely opportunities out here. You know, just keeping in mind that different parts, different regions, you know, call for different opportunities, you know. So yeah, that's a definite pro living out here. Obviously the healthy foods, that's an obvious pro. I find that it's easier to integrate healthy lifestyles here, obviously, because it's so cheap. It's so cheap, you guys. Like, there's no reason why we should be living unhealthy. Health, you guys. We only have this one body for right now, you know, so we definitely need to do what we need to do. And I feel like being out here is like you're healthy by default, you know, which is a great thing. And now if you get unhealthy because you done some stuff after the planet done cleared you all out, you know. But yeah, so that's a definite plus to you guys. Okay, I have 2 small children and my husband. I am coming at the end of the month. It seems the Arusha area will have what I'm looking for and the right price. I want something under 300. I love all the homes you viewed with the pink house. Thanks for that question and that comment. Thanks for watching. I didn't get a chance to ask any of you guys if I can name you, so I won't be doing that in this video. But yeah, so first, when you guys ask, if you're asking specifically about a home, because I get this a lot, if you guys are asking specifically about a home and you email me or you message me and you say, like, for instance, the pink house or whatever, please, please, please attach the video, because it's not, maybe depending on, you know, how much footage I got, it might not have been all the homes that you guys seen. So, and y'all, I got a fly, and I got, you know, the kids and all that. I pink, like mummy brain, like pink house who, you know. But yeah, definitely adding the video would be helpful, especially if you guys think that, like, if you're looking for a specific home that I sent you. Okay, now it's not really about this specific question, but if you're looking for a home specifically off the video, link that video, and, you know, and tell me, you know, is house number this or whatever, something, so that I'm, you know. But yeah, and also in regards to that, it's more helpful if you're already on the continent, like this young lady here. Well, she'll be here at the end of the month, but if it's more, it's better if you're here, you know, when we have time to look for homes and things of that nature, because, you know, if you're not here, you don't, you know, videos can do only so much. You know, you have to be here to physically see the homes. That's just my opinion. And as far, I mean, yeah, you can definitely find a home, sis, under 300, but girl, what you looking for? You know, what, you know, you get what you pay for, you guys, regardless, you know. So it depends on how you're trying to live, you know, and yeah, it all depends on how you're trying to live. For under 300, yeah, because I don't think any, I'm not sure if any of the videos that I've ever shown were under 300, or am I mistaken? I don't know. But anyway, regardless, like, you definitely need to be out here, check out those homes if you want to, you know, and definitely, like, you know, message, you know, on Messenger or anything on Instagram, take it from there. Okay, here's another one, you guys. My husband and I moved to Arusha a few months ago and would like to, okay, that's good, they're already here, and would like to connect with you and your family. We are interested in getting land and farming, and would like to hear directly from someone who's doing it, because we are getting too many conflicting stories. Okay, well, I did respond to that, sister. But I wanted to address the conflicting stories, because I feel like, you know, you guys, nobody's stories are gonna be the same, you know, and that's just facts. Like, first of all, not only are we all different people, we all have different personalities, we all have different energies, we all come out here for different reasons, and we all interact with different people, and we all get in contact with different people when it comes to different things. Granted, you know, I do feel like the diaspora over here, we are, you know, a sharing group, you know, despite our differences. You know, if we know someone who's showing land, we hook the sister up, we hook the brother up, yada yada. But the conflicting stories, you know, that's how it is out here. You're gonna get conflicting stories. Like my journey, you know, how I got to where I am. That's how I got there. You can probably follow the exact same steps and not have the same results. So I don't want you to get caught up on trying to find like a cookie cutter, you know, a cookie cutter recipe and how to come out here, find a home, get land, and do all that stuff. Of course, there are certain steps that we all have to take, but how we take them, with whom we take them, all that stuff, you know, plays a role in the results, you guys. You just have to persevere on if that's what you really want. And yeah, and just put out the right energy and, you know, hoping for the best. But I truly believe if you're meant to be somewhere, it'll work out, you know. So don't get caught up in everybody's story, you know. This one is for the mommies or mommies to be. One of the young ladies asked me, well, she asked me some specific questions about if the hospital gave me a specific. She asked me if the doctors gave me diabetes test and a bunch of blood work. I did speak to that young lady, and I did happen to have still have all my forms and everything else like that. So I did, get back to her and what I did, what happened there. But she's having a totally different birth than I had, I had a cesarean, and I'm going to link that video as well for any mommies. I went to Arusha Lutheran Hospital. I had a cesarean, and she's having a totally different type of birth. So yeah, but and you guys, honestly, like there was some hardships as far as giving birth here. Not major hardships, just a little like uncomfortability. Like I said, check out that video. But I felt really cool, like having my, having birth here. Like, it was all good. Like I had no issues. I'd do it again. Like, what else?